What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to talk about a story that's going around right now. And in fact, it's a topic. Let's talk about the topic. Venezuelan gangs in America, right? Everybody's talking about this. People are talking about how they're taking over places. You got gang members over here complaining about the situation with them, which is odd. But they're saying a lot of these Venezuelan, gangs or gang members came across the border, and they're stirring up all kind of confusion, so on and so forth, right? Why is anybody surprised? We talked about this before when this happened. I said, I seen them just opening the border and just letting anybody in here. I said, this is a recipe for disaster. I'm going to show you why I think the legal system is a joke, why politicians don't give a damn about you, and this whole border crisis thing they was talking about and tried to downplay it is nothing but greed motivated. Take a look at this, and we'll come back and talk about it.
The NYPD is investigating a string of armed robberies targeting people in Times Square. They say nearly 24 young immigrants are behind the brazen crime, some as young as 11 years old, and their ages, police say, allow these suspects to get away with it. They stay out of jail and then keep terrorizing New Yorkers and tourists alike. Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg live in Times Square with more on this story. Lauren.
Well, David, the NYPD says that this is really a gang of very young people, and they have committed some 50 robberies. Some of them are even armed robberies. And we understand that the police first targeted them in Central Park, but now they have targeted this area, Times Square, as their playground.
They're reckless and as ruthless of a crew as we've seen.
And they're young, some as young as 11 years old. Police say they first targeted Central Park this summer, and now Times Square is their playground.
When you look at this core group of 20 individuals, this is their ground zero.
Assistant Chief of Detectives Jason Savino focuses on gangs, and this gang, he says, is made up of asylum seekers being housed at the Roosevelt Hotel. They're a subset of the gang Tren de Aragua and self-identify as Los Diablos, or the Little Devils of 42nd Street, and they even post about their crimes, which have escalated.
It started with snatches, and then you saw wolf-pack type robberies, where you'd see numerous individuals surrounding unsuspected tourists, frightening them, and then taking their properties. That graduated certainly into knives, and then ultimately, we even had gunpoint robberies committed by this young crew.
I'll just kind of be like this, holding more towards the front, almost like a baby.
Anastasia Tucker always stays vigilant when she walks through Times Square, and news of this gang will ensure she continues to do so.
I mean, as a New Yorker, you should be, just kind of comes with the territory. But I think more police on foot also helps a better presence.
A deterrent.
Yes.
Police say they are using drones, covert techniques, and uniformed officers to find these offenders, but the big appeal is to the judges.
The DA is making recommendations that just aren't adhered to. We have to look at our judges and make them more accountable.
Now, some of these gang members are here alone without parents, and the NYPD says most of them do come from Venezuela. Police say part of their initiation into this gang involves being dared to commit crimes, and if they don't commit the crime, they are forced to lick the floor of a subway. Obviously, none of those are really good options. Fortunately, the NYPD says the crime has ticked down in the last 2 weeks. That's a trend they hope continues. Live in Times Square, Lauren Glassberg, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, guys, and you've seen the article. Two things are sad about this whole situation. First thing is this. With the news publications that are coming out and stuff, it gives Venezuelan citizens and people that came over here a bad name. It does, because, you know, they just come in here. They don't know how America is. America always has a common enemy. Media plays a role in that by publishing stories and stuff like that, whether they're true or not. And it puts a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths, especially people that are in neighborhoods that are being victimized by migrants that come over here. Is every migrant bad? Hell no. Hell no. But I mean, you cannot tell me when this happened that they didn't see this coming. See, these people that are in power are smart. They also so smart that they stupid. Or let me say that they think the American public is stupid. It's no damn way you're letting people come over here with no IDs and all this other stuff, opening the border, they running through the thing like crazed people coming over here from places where it's not the places that are downtrodden. You know what I mean? A lot of these impoverished places, these people are escaping poverty and all this other stuff, coming and looking for a new life. Not all of them are like that, and we're seeing it. I said this when they first started this border crisis stuff a while ago. I said, man, you watch this summer right here that just passed, gonna be the one. We'll be seeing all kind of crazy stuff. These are kids, y'all, children, with the mindset of pirates. Come up on you in groups. So they went from knives to guns now. 11-year-old little kids. See the pictures? They sitting out in the open. They showing you what they are. Masks on their face. They ain't got guns in their hand, but they pointing. We come in one mission, to take what you got, and death be the penalty if you don't come up off of it. Can't tell me none of these politicians didn't see this shit coming. You didn't see that coming. Y'all know everything else. Y'all got all this technology, but you let people come over here and then sit them, ain't got nowhere to put them. You sit them in the street. They sitting out there for weeks on end. What you think? These are just people that are happy to just be on American soil? A lot of them are men. A lot of them got kids. A lot of them don't like waiting in line. A lot of them don't like the way things is going. Remember, it's taking a long time to get their paperwork and all this stuff? But you don't think frustration going to mount? You think everybody that came over here was clean and wholesome? No. And you knew it. That's why you didn't vet them. And you can't tell me y'all didn't vet them for what? Listen, you can't drive nowhere without a license. A cop will pull you over, you be sweating bullets if your sticker on your window is expired or something like this, where you got people that come over here, are allowed to come over here with next to no paperwork or proof that they are who they are, and just sit out in the damn street. You ain't think crimes was gonna pick up? Seriously. And this throws shade on those that are coming over here really trying to get themselves in order. Talking about they got things, if you don't rob, you gotta lick a subway floor. Get the fuck out of here. It's some goofy shit. Stupid stuff. And you know what? They still letting them in here. Why? Because each person has value, even to people that see them valueless. They go to jail, somebody get paid. They commit a crime, somebody get paid. They do anything, somebody get paid. Regardless of what you think about America, they have revolutionized just having people as livestock to make money off of them. And that's real. Who do you blame for this, y'all? Leave it in the comment section. Who do you blame for all this stuff happening? Because I'm going to be honest with you. If a migrant came and killed somebody in my family, I'm not going to blame them. I mean, I blame them initially for the crime, but it's bigger than that. But I'm going to tell you something. If you got wild animals or poisonous snakes or something, and you just let them loose among the population, and they bite and kill somebody, who's responsible? The snake or the animal or whatever? Or the person that set it free? That's all I'm saying. You got these people smiling in your face and all this other stuff, and then you got these kids out here committing some of the most craziest atrocities imaginable, and nothing happened to them because of their age? Fuck that. Seriously. What good is a wrong if it goes unpunished? They don't care. Ain't nothing gonna happen to them. You think that ain't explained to them about their age? So they know they can run around here and do all kind of crazy stuff? We starting to see crimes we ain't never seen over here. And not just in New York, other places as well. Everybody coming in here didn't have good intentions. And it's messed up for the ones that did. And the ones that are thankful for being here. Hell, most of us that are here ain't thankful for being here. That's another story. These are young kids following what they've seen in their countries, coming over here and doing it because they know they can't get caught, or it's so wide open and the penalties are different, gives them free range from regular working folk like you and I. And that's the part that's sad. And you still got people up in higher places saying, hey, I'm your friend. We'll take care of it. We'll this, we'll that. If one of my people was violently killed by one of these people that are doing this crazy stuff, I don't want no politician around me. There, I'll comfort you. You get punched in your fucking face. Somebody's responsible for this. And every time you try to go and see who's responsible, you always get deflected and pushed to somewhere else. You think people are stupid. This is messed up. And these are kids. They should have a good future. But nowadays, doing bad and being bad is the shit. They like doing it. And that's just not with children. It's with grown-ups too. Look at the fucking news I cover. Motherfuckers do some of the stupidest shit. Why? Either because they mad, they don't like somebody, or they just feel like doing something to somebody, or they don't want to work like everybody else. Now, granted, these are children. But I mean, they're getting powered from somebody else. You can't speak English, but you can get a gun in America? That's a serious fucking problem to me. You can get drugs in America? Serious problem to me. Lucky I don't run shit. I'm telling you, I flipped this country over on itself. And a lot of people get their feelings hurt. And a lot of people be getting turned to mulch. We'd have the greenest country out. It looked like Ireland with all them trees growing, with people up under them. Seriously. And it sounds fanatical, but I mean, I gotta be honest with you. We are so far removed from having a harmonic balance in this country because you got people that are all greedy for themselves and they smile in your fucking face. That's why I don't vote. That's why I don't deal with none of that shit. Because it's a higher power on top of that higher power and you never know what's going on. I'm one of them people where, honestly, and one of the reasons why I don't really deal with politics like that is because I think the president's already made. All that voting stuff and all that stuff, yeah, people really go and vote. And they really count those votes. But I really think that it don't matter. It don't matter. I think politics is like the justice system. The best lawyer with the best pitch and the swayed jury, popularity wins. Same thing with politics. I don't like none of them. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. People think they got a lot of voting power. You'll be surprised that you don't. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.